Welcome to Ridgew's first online museum of ancient civilizations by Jill, Gemma, and Gabe. Our topic is Egyptian technology.
Welcome to one of Ridgeview's first online museums. We will give you a little taste of what the Egyptians created. Since they are very intelligent, they were able to create an advanced technology that greatly impacted the technology we have today. We will give you a brief overview of the three fascinating examples of what the Egyptians created. This will include the Egyptians' palette, the magnificent pyramids, and the tombs of the many great kings. I hope you will enjoy our museum.
Ancient Egyptians must have been very pleased and very happy citizens with the world they lived in, so much so that they didn't want to leave it behind, ever. Therefore, their burial beliefs and customs provided rules and regulations to be pleased with the life and eternity. To ensure this, they used coffins, primarily a container for a corpse that protects from grave robbers and animals scavenging. The ancient Egyptians believed that the coffin had magical and mystical powers to protect the deceased and to ensure peace in the afterlife. The coffin was first a house for the dead, but pictures and hieroglyphic inscriptions painted on later coffins indicated food and other necessities that the dead would need. Named for their human shape, anthropoid coffins would serve as a substitute for the body of the deceased. The spirit would still identify its resting place, and even if the actual body biodegraded or was destroyed in any way. Nonetheless, the coffin was said to be magical and very practical. Coffins dating from different periods in ancient Egypt's history tell us much of the beliefs and lives of people.
The Egyptians were very big on makeup. They were the first people to actually make makeup well known and popular. The two most commonly used colors were green and black. A big user of makeup was Cleopatra. The Egyptians made their makeup with a special tool called a palette. They would grind up the color of the stone they wanted and use it for a base. They would then add animal fat to the powder so it would become pliable. They could not use water because it was not dense enough. Once the makeup was made, you had to apply it almost immediately to your face. A famous artifact that was found was the Narmer palette. Even though it was beautiful, it was probably not used in everyday life. The palette, in summary, is basically a makeup maker that was used in Egyptian times. This particular object is important in Egyptian technology because it displays how they created something that was part of their everyday life. It appears in our museum since it shows that the Egyptians were intelligent enough to create something like a makeup maker. It is a great demonstration of what they were capable of, and that they had enough time to spare to create simple things like makeup.
The pyramids were built to house the dead body of pharaohs. Traps and dead-end passageways were built to disorient looters and stop them from stealing the pharaoh's gold, jewelry, and other expensive items. Even so, many pyramids were robbed of their rich contents. Pyramids were 450 feet tall, and they were shaped like triangular prisms. There are over 100 pyramids in Egypt. The earliest known pyramid is the Pyramid of Djoser, which was built in the 3rd dynasty. The largest pyramid in the world is the Pyramid of Khufu, and it's located in Giza, along with several other large pyramids. The Pyramid of Khufu was built for a 4th dynasty king named King Khufu. Not all pyramids were built by Egyptians. There are pyramids in China, Mesopotamia, a Roman pyramid in France, and in South America. The pyramids showed Egyptian technology because they were the largest things built at the time. Also, the traps inside the pyramids were technology.
We hope that you have enjoyed browsing through our museum. Hopefully you can take away some good information about the Egyptians' technology. We want you to have a better understanding of how the people in Egypt lived their everyday life and what was part of it.